What is up? What is up, YouTube? This is Eddie Picasso, and this is EddieP 49 on this Saturday. What is today? March the 16th, something like that. And man, I didn't even comb my hair this morning. Not that I have any, but anyway, so this is Saturday. I have to take my vehicle or my wife's vehicle to Financial Peace University this weekend, just because she had to use my vehicle, and I don't have my little phone holder, I guess. So I've got to make do and record this to the best of my ability, because that's just what I do. I'll make it happen. And man, I'm really looking skinny the last couple of days, man. I need to go check my weight, because I'm not too happy with it, to be honest. But anyways, maybe because I've got so much stuff going on, actually I didn't run at all this week. I just had so much stuff going on, and so I need to get back on my horse, back on the road. It's Saturday morning. What can I say? It's another wonderful day this Saturday morning. I got to catch up on some of my social media this morning. Got to reply to everybody who had commented on my post the last few weeks, which is always great to be able to do, and be able to let everyone know that I am listening. And so yeah. And what else? What was the learning experience yesterday? Oh, well, it's real estate related. I guess I could talk about something real estate related, right? So there's properties that we're looking at for one of our clients, and it's sellers by seller, foreign national seller that we see a lot here in the Rio Grande Valley. A thing about foreign national sellers is that upon the sale of an investment property, when they do sell, they have to have 15% of the sales price withheld from their actual proceeds, and that is just until they actually file their income tax returns, and that's to help the IRS retain the possible income taxes that they're owed, and keep any foreign nationals from just leaving the state or the area, the country, whatever, without paying their due, their income taxes. And so they withhold 15% upon filing their income taxes, and claiming that 15%, they can get it back, usually within a year or 2 years. I'm not too sure what the legalities behind that is. That's but you got to consult with an attorney concerning that. But it is something that you have to look out for. It's something that we've been running across lately. A lot of the foreign nationals are selling some of their properties, and on the buyer side, it really gets affected, because if the buyer doesn't, if the property is under 300,000, or if the buyer doesn't intend to live in the property themselves as their primary residence, they have to stay they have to reside in the property for at least 2 years. And if something should happen where they don't, and they end up selling, they end up having to leave within those 2 years, the buyer actually foots the bill for that 15%, if it doesn't get withheld from the seller. There's a little bit more to it. It's probably not within the context of this video. It's something that would have to be covered more in depth. But just be aware that if you're buying property, or if you're selling property as a foreign national, it's something that you do want to consider. It's a risk that you're taking. You have to account for that at the time of sale, and even before that, at the time of purchase. If you're planning to purchase as a foreign national real estate in at least I can speak at least within the state of Texas, you do have to be aware that upon the sale of that property, you should expect to have 15% withheld from the proceeds, and that's just until you file your income tax returns. And you can also that money is not lost. You can always claim it if there is no overdue taxes for you, or any due taxes. So just be aware of that, and try to factor that into your purchase price, or into your sales price once you're getting ready to sell. So as on the buyer side, you do have to be aware of that. If you are dealing with any foreign national sellers, that it really affects the actual purchase price. It's something that you have to look out for. A lot of sellers don't want to have that 15% withheld, and it's the issues that we're running into. So I guess that's a little bit of my rant this morning, a little bit more real estate than actual leadership or personal growth or my journey. Well, I guess you could say it is part of my journey, is because it's something I'm dealing with. I've been having to deal with it at the end of this last week. So I hope that helps, and I hope it raises some flags, not red flags, just something to be aware of. So thanks for tuning in. Stay frosty, my friends, on this cool Saturday morning. I love you guys. Peace.